Pent-up demand due to boost spring sales? April Fool's was last week, folks. I'm calling hooey. Welcome to Dre's Take. At the end of February, the brokerage known as the Real Brokerage, surveyed its agents to see what the agent optimism is or what their expectations are for the spring buying market. 73% of those agents said that they anticipated a busier spring season than last year, with 36% of respondents saying that they expect conditions to be significantly stronger. And they cite pent-up demand from buyers who previously delayed making a purchase. They also have what's called an agent optimism score, which came in at about 70%. This signaled a 12-month positive outlook despite the reporting agents having fewer sales than last year. I'm here to call BS. Is there any fact to any of this, or is this just agents being optimistic or hopeful? Coming into this year, mortgage applications for purchases and refinances were quite strong. As rates finally approached the sub 6% range, mortgage applications continued their strong upward trajectory. However, over the past 40 days or so, or since the war in Iran kicked off and oil prices skyrocketed, mortgage applications have plummeted. Total mortgage application demand has been down for 4 consecutive weeks. Not surprisingly, about the same time period as the war in Iran's been raging. This is important because mortgage applications for new purchases are really going to tell you how many buyers are entering the market. And if these numbers are lower, then you can expect to see fewer sales, unless there's just a gang of cash buyers out there, which we all know is not really the case. They do make up a larger percentage of overall purchases now, but that's because folks who would traditionally seek a mortgage are being kept on the sidelines due to the unaffordability. So it's really the same number of cash buyers. It just represents a larger percentage of the transactions that are taking place because fewer transactions are taking place, in particular those who require financing. So I'm here to set the record straight. This war is devastating what was to be a rebound year for the housing market. Most real estate economists or major sites have all revised their predictions for the 2026 year, all revising down for the most part, and some even going into negative territory. I think it's really important for agents to be honest about the market, because the relationships that we have with our consumers, with our customers, with our clients, trust is paramount to everything. They're trusting you with the largest purchase or largest sale of one of the largest assets that most people have in their entire lifetime. And I think there needs to be some trust built in. It's tough out there and there are hurdles to climb. And we have to be aware of those hurdles if we hope to surmount them. So no, I personally don't believe that pent-up demand is going to save the spring and summer housing market. I think it's going to be a repeat of the last year or two. And you've even got some Fed officials calling for potential rate hikes if inflation gets out of hand due to the spiraling out of control oil prices. This would pour gasoline on the flames of an already tough market. So let's pause, let's look at the data, let's be realists, and then let's be proactive in how we approach the reality of the market. If there's anything I can do to help you with your real estate needs, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help. That's Dre's Take. All right, y'all. Take care.